Living fast, we ain't slowing down. Always ready to turn heads around. Heel Shit Podcast, where the bad boys reign.
What up, Heel Faction? Welcome back to Heel Shit. Why do we call it?
City ain't nobody in a way. We're the kings of the night, here to stay. Chasing that money, living for the thrill, aiming for the top, gotta make the kill. Street smart, no room for the weak. Cross us once, you'll feel the heat. Taking what we want, we don't ask for permission. Running with the wolves, a dangerous coalition. Living on the edge, no time for hesitation. Heel Shit Podcast, where the bad boys reign. Never following the norm, always causing pain. What in this city, ain't nobody in the way. We're the kings of the night, here to stay. Where the bad boys reign, never following the norm, always causing pain. What in this city, ain't nobody in our way. We're the kings of the night, here to stay. Heel Shit Podcast, where the bad boys reign, never following the norm, always causing pain. What in this city, ain't nobody in our way. We're the kings of the night, here to stay. We're the kings of the night, here to stay. We're the kings of the night, here to stay. Bad guys do hill shit, no one can stop it. Walking in the shadows, always on the profit. Fast cars, big dreams, living on the edge. Haters talking trash, but we ain't even faced. Just some rebels with the cars, breaking all the rules. Bosses in the game, always playing it cool. Living fast, we ain't slowing down. Always ready to turn heads around. Heel Shit Podcast, where the bad boys reign. Never following the norm, always causing pain. What in this city, ain't nobody in our way. We're the kings of the night, here to stay. Chasing that money, living for the thrill, aiming for the top, gotta make the kill. Street smart, no room for the weak. Cross us once, you'll feel the heat. Taking what we want, we don't ask for permission. Running with the wolves, a dangerous coalition. Living on the edge, no time for hesitation. Heel Shit Podcast, where the bad boys reign. Never following the norm, always causing pain. What in this city, ain't nobody in our way. We're the kings of the night, here to stay. Heel Shit Podcast, where the bad boys reign. Never following the norm, always causing pain. What in this city, ain't nobody in our way. We're the kings of the night, here to stay. Heel Shit Podcast, where the bad boys reign. Never following the norm, always causing pain. What in this city, ain't nobody in our way. We're the kings of the night, here to stay. We're the kings of the night, here to stay. We're the kings of the night, here to stay. always on the profit. Fast cars, big dreams, living on the edge. Haters but we ain't even faced. Just some rebels with the cars, breaking all the rules. Bosses in the game, always playing it cool. Living fast, we ain't slowing down. Always ready to turn heads around. Heel Shit Podcast, where the bad boys reign. Never following the norm, always causing pain. But in this city, ain't nobody in the way. We're the kings of the night, here to stay. Chasing that money, living for the thrill, aiming for the top, gotta make the kill. Street smart, no room for the weak. Cross us once, you'll feel the heat. Taking what we want, we don't ask for permission. Running with the wolves, a dangerous coalition. Living on the edge, no time for hesitation. Heel Shit Podcast, where the bad boys reign. Never following the norm, always causing pain. But in this city, ain't nobody in the way. We're the kings of the night, here to stay.
Viewer discretion time.
Viewer discretion is advised.
What up, Heel Faction? Welcome back to Heel Shit. Why do we call it that? Because bad guys do heel shit. I'm Dark Cordz. That's Draven Grimes.
Oh.
This is Talking Shit. Well, we never know what we're gonna do, but hopefully it'll be magic. We got some rants going on tonight, ladies and gentlemen. They're usually fun. We'll get into it right after this.
Cool. Living fast, we ain't slowing down. Always ready to turn heads around. Heel Shit Podcast, where the bad boys reign. Never following the norm, always causing pain.
Well, we are here with Stevie Wonder,
God damn.
the white Ray Charles.
Racist thing you've said to me in the last 10 minutes.
Oh yeah. What's going on, man?
Oh. You know, it's been a couple weeks since we've done a Talking Shit.
Mm-hmm.
You'd figure we'd have a fuck ton of just shit to talk about. But that's what the private chats are for. If those ever get out, we're going to kill some motherfuckers. You understand me? Those chats are dangerous.
Indeed.
Pretty good. We've got some couple little new additions here to the studio table. So yeah,
That's right. We got the Stiga and the Broken Hardies.
dude, this I didn't think I was gonna love this set as much as I have. Jazzwares does like kind of off the wall, not very massively produced gimmicks. We've had Broken Matt Hardys before. We've had Woken Matt Hardys. They've never done like a Brother Nero. This is the only one that I know of. So that alone made me buy this set, but the set itself is just fucking. And Jazzwares does put out a great fucking figure. I would dare say it's even better than what fucking Mattel does with the fucking Elite figures.
What is that one? I don't even know.
This one, this AEW thing. Let me see.
I think it's ringside.
No, this one's from Jazzwares too.
Oh, sweet.
Sweet. So yeah, Jazzwares. Fucking nose on that son of a bitch, man. I'm telling you. It bothers me to no end.
That is the special edition Jack the Ripper Sting.
Which I found the Jack the Ripper Ballard.
Okay.
It's in my cart. Probably gonna order that this weekend. Try to fill this out a little bit. We're not really wrestling figure nerds, so to speak. But if it's like off the wall gimmicks or like, for example,
I kind of want that clear John Cena one.
I'm not talking about my ex right now.
What the fuck does that have to do with anything?
Look, if you want a John Cena figure that you can't see, I'll go buy a John Cena figure, throw the fucking figure out, and just put the box right there. It's the same fucking thing. You can't see him.
Not quite.
I'm not buying pure clear, but you know what? I'll look into it if I can find it for a good price.
You know what? I'm gonna wait until the first John Cena figure comes out, heel figure, and that's gonna be it. My collection will be complete. I got an off the wall Sting character and the first heel John Cena. I'll be just fine.
Got to get you a Brian Cage.
Fuck you,
dude. It's on clearance right now at my local Walmart.
It's on clearance at every Walmart.
Yeah, it's like fucking $3. It's been sitting there since fucking 22.
Insane.
Yep. Anyway, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing all right. Doing all right. It's been an interesting couple of weeks as far as, kind of trying to pare myself down to part-time and my shoot job and full-time on this. And I'm going to be there within the next month or so.
Yep.
So
the transition's happening. Hopefully in the next 6-8 months, maybe I follow suit, so to speak. Maybe not. We don't know. It just depends on how much money is on the table.
It's all about the Benjamins.
Well, not to say we don't enjoy this. We
hitting on the Benjamins. Yo, we gotta share that.
Give credit where credit's due, my guy.
Yeah. All right. So I put up a John Cena.
I think it was we'll talk about the heel turn.
Yeah, well, it was
the promo.
about the promo,
Yeah, the
about the masterclass and the promo.
Yeah.
Let me see where. Oh, so this was on Instagram. You can go check it out.
Yep.
But it was a part where I was casually hitting my pen here, and homie goes, "Bro, just casually smacking the Benjamin."
How you doing?
How you doing? I've never heard it called the Benjamin
until
now, but
now.
it is henceforth and forever
The Benjamin.
the Benjamin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good shit. Good shit. And when you sent that to me, I stared at this fucking remark. I stared at the fucking screenshot of the video, and I'm sitting there trying to find where the fucking insult is. Like my first thing was like, I thought he misspelled penguin for whatever reason.
Oh.
So I'm like trying to find like a penguin reference somewhere, and the only thing I think of is like, I wear hats every fucking day, right? Mm-hmm. So I have this fucking god awful fucking tan on the back of my head. It goes tan, white as fuck. There's no in between.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like staring at that intently, like, I don't see a fucking, like, is he talking about the fat roll in the back of my head or something? Like, and then I just glance over to you, and you're just like, oh,
smacking the Benjamin, baby.
I understand.
Wait,
that.
I gotta give credit.
Yeah.
Who's this dude?
Dude, it's in the group chat. It's right.
Oh, I know, but I closed it already.
Oh well. Got it.
This was Connor loves Haley. Connor _loves_ Haley on Instagram. Thank you for coining us a new term, my friend.
We will have it trademarked by next week.
I am smacking the Benjamin.
Put that shit
casually.
Dude,
how you doing?
That's the darkism. That's your first darkism shirt.
What?
Smacking the Benjamin.
Smacking the Benjamin.
Dude, I have like 2. Thumps had. I lost count. Darkism. Smacking the Benjamin. Why the fuck not?
That's how I do. Smack the Benjamin.
So, I got a feel good story.
Hold on. Brandon. John Cena sucks being a heel. Hope he changes his look before. I think so. I think he will. We just put a standalone video segment in our YouTube that's just on John Cena's heel promo and kind of what we think will happen between now and WrestleMania. Go check that out.
After this show.
After this show.
Yes. But
I will say, whether people like it or not, that was a brilliant promo.
Dude, that is the promo that you give out to receive your doctorate in promo class.
Yep. Yeah. No.
The
psychology through that whole segment
is the best I've seen in years.
Years. I mean, how they were how they were running their mouth, and he started to leave, and they lost their shit, and he was like, "Oh, so you want me to do this?"
Yeah.
And they started doing it again. He was like, "Fuck it, I'm leaving," and lost their mind.
And his timing.
Oh yeah,
His timing of when he dropped the mic and when he went to go pick it up.
he's
Chef's
amazing
kiss. Chef's
at what
kiss.
he's doing, and between the two of them, two god tier mic skill guys. Cody can bang with him on the mic.
Yep.
So if Cena's going to show up more, I guess he's going to be there Monday.
And what a lot of people's not thinking about is what's the biggest difference between a babyface and a heel in a promo? A babyface has to adhere to a set guideline of shit.
Right.
A heel can go fucking ape shit.
Mm-hmm.
This is now going to be an unhinged John Cena with a live mic. Don't be surprised if he fucking, and I'm respectfully saying this, don't be surprised if he drops a fucking pipe bomb. And I'm talking like 2011 CM Punk pipe bomb, like something that's going to alter the course of fucking wrestling pipe bomb.
Mm-hmm.
Because John Cena's been doing this for fucking 25 years. He's seen the in and outs. He can give out quote unquote dirty little secrets.
Oh,
and now as a fucking heel, there's nothing stopping him from doing so.
Mm. No, I agree 100%.
But as far as John Cena suck being a heel, other than the fact that I've got to pack all my shit and be out by Monday, I'm loving it.
Yeah, man.
It's not what I expected, and I think that's why I love it. You know what I'm saying? Like we've already pulled out this whole thing. He's going to come out in either like a business suit or he's going to come out in just like slacks or some shit like that, not talk at all. And this is like this John Cena feels like he's going to be the bad guy in your story, but in his mind he's justified.
100%.
So in his mind he's not the bad guy.
Right.
In his mind he is the good guy. And I think that's what's going to separate this. What was it from like the corporate rock thing that they did back in like 98, 99 that they were trying to, reference it. This is 100% different than fucking corporate rock.
Yeah.
I hate to burst y'all's bubbles. This is a veteran who has ate crow for too long. And now he's decided to say, fuck it. I'm not going to eat this shit. This is my last year. I'm going to do shit my way.
I mean,
gimmick wise,
the corporate guy of corporate guys, the baby face of all time, and he's like, this is a toxic relationship.
Yeah.
Like, as much as he gave to the WWE for half the crowd to say Cena sucks his entire career.
Yep. Not gonna lie, there was a time I was on that side of the fence. So here's the thing, and this is the thing about wrestling these days. And correct me if I'm wrong. Kayfabe's dead.
100%.
Once you go back from that curtain, with everything backstage as far as social media, people with cell phones, them filming shit, the Make-A-Wish stuff, John Cena's not going to stop Make-A-Wish. John Cena's not going to stop being who he truly is. But it's just like when, for example, you've been on the roads with me for years at this point.
Mm-hmm.
When I'm in the locker room, when I'm backstage, and I'm not having to help with nothing, I'm a very introverted person.
Yeah.
We find our corner. We don't even fucking talk that much. We just sit there. We put music on. We vibe. Whatever. I'm not somebody that gives his opinion out unless it's warranted. But the moment the music hits, the moment you go out that fucking curtain, I flip the fucking script. You would swear I hate all the civil. Well, when I go out the curtain,
we're living the gimmick.
I openly
living the
hate
gimmick.
civilization. I openly hate the town I'm in. I openly hate the person I work. And for a great fucking example, and Kayfabe's dead. Those matches I've had with Billy Sharp over the last couple of years, you could have swore we hated each other's fucking guts from the promos that we shot, from the amount of fucking sweat and fucking jumping on my fucking head from the top of the goddamn ropes and expect me to catch him, and he's a fucking beanbag. I love you, Billy. Fuck you, Billy. The fucking times that he fucking swanton me, he fucking speared me through, like the amount of violence that we put on each other. And there was times you were even like, the fuck? This wasn't discussed. But in real life, you know, Billy's a man I deeply respect and don't want any harm to come to him. So it's the same thing with Cena. When Cena goes out that curtain, he's going to be that man getting out of that toxic relationship. He is the hero in his mind. Fuck everyone else. But as soon as he goes back through that curtain, back to John Cena.
Yeah, Brandon, we're a tag team. We're part of a 3-man group called the Forbidden Kingdom, TFK.
Yeah.
And we've been champs in 3 states down here in the Southeast.
Working on 4.
We've been around a little bit.
Yeah, I've been doing this about February was 15 years for me. You've been doing this about 5-6 years yourself. Rip's been doing about 16. Oh no, hold on, 17. He started 2 years before me, so we've been around. We mostly work Georgia, Alabama at this point. We do some Florida dates if it works within our schedule. Right now, obviously, the podcasting is our prime focus. But anyway, so I had been speaking of TFK.
Yep.
I kind of had a feel good moment yesterday.
That's right.
Yeah. So
it's a happy story.
And this ain't the first fucking time this has happened, but it's the first fucking time this happened with a kid. So in my shoot job, I have to go to people's houses and do services. I'm not going to go into what I do in the shoot life. Don't worry about it. Unless you want to pay me $10 on Patreon. Different story. So last house of the day, you know, I get out, do my whole spiel, go talk to the guy about the services that he needs, and this kid, about from me to you, just staring fucking intently at me, right? And
Hold up.
What?
Brandon, you worked for WWE, and what'd you do?
You get an answer to that. I'm gonna continue my damn story. So this kid's like staring, and he's like from me to you, but he's like over here, like to the back quarter right side. And I notice him because I notice his dad looking. And I turn, and as soon as I turn, I look like this. He fucking darts off. And he comes back with like a piece of paper, and he gets real close to this, which is our original TFK 3 masks.
Our masks.
Yeah. It's on the original Forbidden Kingdom t-shirt. And he's like staring at it intently, and he looks at the fucking picture, and he fucking runs off again. Right? Comes back with the picture I took of him, with him. What was it, like 2 years ago? Or
Something like that, yeah.
Basically the debut of TFK, that show. Well, we had like the most nuclear fucking heat where I was worried about people slashing our tires.
Mm-hmm.
And this kid, who at the time was like 5 or 6, had this fucking picture, and you can tell like this picture is old as fuck. It's been hanging on his wall for fucking ever. And his dad asked me about it, and I was like, yeah, you know, I do pro wrestling. I've done it for years. It's like, Palatka. I was like, yes. Question mark.
Yes.
He's like, didn't you win 2 belts in one night? I was like, no, but I had a belt and I won a second one. He's like, you were like, or Bennington. Like, yep, that's it. That's me. So like, I had to keep kayfabe with his son. He's 8 now. I found out he is autistic, which, you know, hits me pretty close because I have an autistic son myself. So, you know, I talked with him for a couple minutes and you know, carried on with my day. But right before I left, the dad came up to me. He's like, I want to thank you because nobody ever takes time out of their day to talk to my son, let alone the way you did, the way you just gave him 10 minutes of your time completely, you know, focused on him and stuff like that. He just wanted to thank me. Ended up buying me lunch yesterday, so awesome on that. But that gave me a feel good moment because it made me realize, you know, as minute of a moment as it was when I took that picture years ago, that it impacted this kid to the point that to this day, he's still a fan. I was like, fuck.
That's pretty badass.
I didn't know I had a heart, man. So yeah, I am in contact with him. He's trying to find the actual the JPEG file of that picture and get it sent over to me. So hopefully the next couple of weeks I'll have it. I'm gonna print it out. I'm gonna sign it for him. Get you to sign it for him.
That's badass. Oh yeah.
And I'll just mail it to him or some shit. So yeah, that's one of my feel good. That's the only feel good moment because I've had a shitty week, pal. So if there's anything you want to get off of your chest, or if you and Brandon want to finish your conversation real quick.
Well, real quick, he was a tech, video tech.
Mm-hmm.
He said he hung out with a lot of people. Terry Funk was a good friend of his. Told him that I got trained by Dory Jr.
Mm-hmm.
Said John Cena and Eddie Guerrero were really cool. That's awesome, man. That's probably a good resume thing too, to be a video tech on such a big production like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that shit was top of the line 20 fucking years ago when he was doing shit.
Yeah,
I can only imagine what he thinks of the product now.
Mm.
Brandon, hit us up on heelshitpodcast@gmail.com. Love to have him on.
Yeah, we can talk.
Yeah.
Yeah, shoot me an email, heelshitpodcast@gmail.com. And
yeah, y'all two work it out, and
yeah.
he'll get with me, and we'll get a date set if you want to come on and talk. So I had an epiphany today.
Okay, I like epiphanies.
I said it earlier. I'm gonna say it to you now. None of this pertains to you. None of this is going to pertain to Rip, Billy, Johnny, Harry, or my close circle.
Okay.
And this is not wrestling related or anything like that. This is not Draven talking to Dark. This is D talking to T.
Mm-hmm.
I am sick and fucking tired of people who think they're in my circle not being fucking honest. Now, you know everything that's and obviously that probably hit a fucking bar with you. But let me sorry, Johnny, I know you hate it when I take my hat off, but I already feel my blood pressure going up. The people in my life, I don't have them in my life lightly.
Sure.
I have real big issues with trust and loyalty.
Mm-hmm.
And if you've earned either one of those from me, you're fucking good.
Mm-hmm.
But it takes that to lose it.
Yeah.
And again, not you, nobody New Wave, not Terry, not Kid Hollywood, none of them. You guys y'all are my fucking shield. I'm sick and tired of being treated like I'm oblivious to shit.
Mm-hmm.
I am fed up with people not coming to me and talking to me when there's a problem. And it fucking stops now. This weekend, I'm going to be cutting a lot of ties. I'm going to be burning a lot of bridges. And, you know, if you're not going to be there for me the same way I'm there for you, if you're not going to stand by my side when I have my low points, if you're one of those people that tell me that I'm overthinking, I'm done. You were either going to put in the same effort that I put in,
Mhm.
or you can get fucked. Last couple weeks, last month or so. Obviously, my dad died a little over a month ago,
Yeah.
and that I'm still dealing with that. A lot of shit has come to light from that. A lot of shit I'm having to handle without. I'll let you deal with that.
Mhm.
A lot of shit that's come to light that was talked about behind my back with my name involved. And I'm gonna be hurting some feelings on that one. Little backstory: I was raised by my grandmother and my great grandfather. My stepdad came into my life right after my great grandfather died, and up to that point, he was my dad. And he kind of stepped in, and I was also that age where I'm a grown ass fucking man. I can do what I want, but in a way, he kind of raised me in a fucking way that I didn't really see until I got older, like out of my fucking 20s and partying stage, and kind of realized, what he did, fucking do that. So when I found out about the cancer, and I literally talked to him the fucking day before, and he was fucking fine, dude. Like our usual weekly conversation, and then I get that message the fucking following morning that fucking it didn't hit me until like I got home that night.
Sure.
After my mind fucking shut down into the simple fucking, I found one of his fucking tank tops that he gave me when I was 20, and I fucking lost it, and I still can't bring myself to fucking wash it, even though it's covered in my fucking snot and tears and all kinds of bodily fluids. Nothing like that. But I just can't fucking bring myself to do it, because if in my mind I feel if I wash this motherfucker right now, I'm accepting it, and I'm not quite there. But what I'm not gonna fucking allow is people who were supposed to be close to him either running his name through the mud or pulling the whole "it's what he would have wanted" thing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that shit.
Yeah, I fucking can't stand that.
Yeah, and it's people that have not been in his life for fucking years.
Yeah.
That are basically going, "I smell money," and coming fucking running into the fucking hillside. Gonna be burning some bridges on that. Some friends who I've hit a lot of skeletons for over the years. Who, and I'm not gonna pull them out the closet or nothing. It's not my fucking place to do it. But no, I am no longer your fucking safe haven. I am no longer your fucking safe place. Do not come to me with your fucking deepest, darkest. I'm no longer gonna burden myself with that bullshit.
Would this person know who they were if they're listening?
No.
Okay.
Because I'm talking about like a 30-year fucking relationship there.
Okay.
Which I'm fairly sure they don't listen to this show anyway, because it's one of those people that only come around when they need you. When you need somebody, they're nowhere to be found. Just fuck ever this. Getting too old for that shit. And then there's something very personal going on. I still don't want to put too much on the table on this particular situation, but I said overthinker, and you know immediately what I'm talking about. One way or another, that shit ends. I can no longer carry the stress, this fucking depression, this fucking anger, anxiety, whatever you want to fucking call it, dude. And this is why I wanted to bring this up. Been in my head pretty much all fucking days. I haven't really been talking to you too much. And I'm sitting at an Arby's in Fernandina Beach, just taking a break. And I'm sitting on the tailgate, just enjoying the fucking breeze, the sun, whatever. And this guy, just random guy, never met this motherfucker a day in my life. I think his name was like Diego or some shit, like Spanish guy. And he came over and started chit chat. What do you do for a living? You hire and shit like that. And he's like, "Do you mind if I sit down with you for a minute?" I'm like, sure.
Like, were there other tables open? Like,
No. I'm on my tailgate.
Oh, okay.
I'm outside sitting on my tailgate.
I got you.
And I guess he was like, saw me, was like, be staring off or some shit. And I'm like, yeah, just in case. Because I always carry when I'm working. And he sat down and he goes, "What's wrong with you?" I'm like, "What do you mean? What do you mean, what's wrong with me? Eat my fucking roast beef and my curly fries. Life is good right now." He's like, no. I know that look. Something's on your mind.
Who the fuck is this guy?
That's my fucking response. Like, who are you? And he told me his name. It was Diego. Or whatever the fuck it was. And he's like, "You look like you want to fucking talk, but nobody wants to fucking listen." I fucking broke. I fucking is like, I dropped my sandwich on the fucking ground. It was over half a fucking sandwich. It was a max roast beef. I was very upset. Man. But dude, like, it just fucking, it was like a gut punch. I was like, oh, like, he's fucking right. And I'm not saying you don't listen. You're my go-to person, but like, just somebody completely unbiased of all situations, don't know me from a fucking hole in a wall. Just wanted to take time and just check on you. And it fucking hit me hard. And like, I fucking spilled all of it. Yeah. Like, to a complete fucking stranger, like, to the point, tears were in my fucking eyes. And it wasn't tears, it was tears of joy because I was fucking able to just let all this shit go, right? And, he did nothing else but listen. And I felt so much better. And this was about a good 15, 20 minutes. By that time, some birds came up and got my fucking sandwich. Which I'm laser focused on this guy. Like, I'm looking at him in the fucking eye. And he sees, like, he just sees that fucking pain. That pain of, yes, I tell you. But you're kind of biased to the situation. I just needed somebody just, like, listen. And that's what he did. By the time I was done, felt fucking great. But I felt so pissed off that I've always been that guy, but I've never really had anybody just sit down and do that with me. Again, not towards you.
Yeah.
But again,
not taking it any personal way. I know.
And I put it all out there. I left nothing. Everything. Even shit I ain't fucking told you. I don't need you going to jail. Whataburger toilet. That's all I'm saying. So he sits there, listens to it, he absorbs all this information, he lets me have my fucking moment to fucking gather myself up. Before I knew it was like 45 minutes. And he goes, "You got all that out, so what are you gonna do now?" I'm like, "I don't know." "Why don't you know?" "Because I don't want to hurt nobody."
Right.
Because I will sit here and burn the fucking world down. Anybody that I care for, anybody I love, I will burn the fucking world down. I won't let the fuck do for myself. Never.
Well, and also some decisions even though you know you should make it, it's like it's just less stressful not to make it. Like, you know, taking that big step could have an immediate hardship, even if it's the right thing in the long run. So,
Yeah. But he's like, "Let me give you some advice." I said, "Please."
please.
I'm always, I want to get said. I'm always the one giving advice, and I've heard 1,000 from you. I've heard it 1,000 times, so I've heard it millions of times from everybody else. You shut up and take your own fucking advice, right? And it's the same fucking advice I would have given you, or Rip, or Billy, or Hollywood. Anybody in that circle. It's the same, word for word almost. But I had to hear it from somebody else. He made it very clear, you need to cut shit out of your life. Otherwise, it's going to kill you.
Yeah.
It was like, I'm like, yeah. But I don't know how to do that. I've never really been good at cutting people off because I've always put everybody else's problems, happiness, or what have you in front of my own. I'm always been the bottom of the totem pole.
Yep.
And I know it aggravates the shit out of you. I know it does. He's like, if you're gonna keep doing that, you're gonna fucking kill yourself in the next couple of years. Hands down. I'm like,
Yep.
and I've looked at him like, and this is some of the shit I told you. Like, dude, there have been mornings that I've just looked at my fucking pistol,
Bro.
and just been like, not today. I'm being real with you.
I know you are, but that's a fucking red flag, bro.
It's
That's a
red-
warning sign.
Yeah, but I don't need you beating the fuck out of me. So
I will come revoke your license. I will take every fucking gun you got, son.
No, it's not going to get to that because you've seen the old video. I'm sure you've seen it either on Shorts or TikTok or whatever. The guy's leaving the dude's house. He's like, "I'm going to see you tomorrow, right?" But yeah. Why would you say that? It seems like you want to kill yourself. And he's like, "Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I just can't do it myself."
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's always going to be me. Because fun fact, and we're going to dive deep into this one. 2012 was my rock bottom so far in life.
Okay.
Lost my girlfriend, lost my son, lost my job. That afternoon, I lost my fucking electricity and my fucking water. And I'm just sitting there. I got my phone. It's on 3%. I decided to call somebody. And I decided, because I'm also like a fifth of jack in, that if they don't answer this phone, I'm done. So I called. No answer. I finish off the bottle of Jack. I go get my grandfather's favorite shotgun. Load it up. Cock it. And I can't hear shit. Like, I'm focused on it. Like, this is fucking it. I pull the fucking trigger on it. Right before the motherfucker goes off, the person I fucking called came and fucking drop kicked me in the fucking face to get the fucking gun out of my mouth. Mind you, this is now the same person of 30 fucking years I am now going to be. But I've been to rock bottom. I have been to that point where there was no turning back. I was going to Kurt Cobain myself.
Mm-hmm.
Be real, he didn't fucking do it. We all know. So I've been there, and because of that experience, I still have the shell. The spent shell from that gun that night. It's sitting in my gun safe, and it's a constant reminder. Tomorrow's going to be better. but I can't make tomorrow better until I fucking get all this negativity and this extra weight out of my fucking life. So this guy, probably never gonna see him again. Probably in 6 months I'm gonna forget his fucking name, but I'll always remember his fucking face. I'll remember his fucking kindness and the time he took out of his fucking day to just let me fucking home and made me fucking realize all this fucking extra baggage I've been carrying fucking years of people using me or people belittling me or just all the negativity of just so many fucking people in my life I didn't fucking see because I always wanted to see the good in people.
Right.
Cut that shit. I don't need that out in public. But it's if I have to cut everybody in my life but 5 people, that's what I'm gonna do. If I have to completely start life over from scratch, and that means if I gotta live in my fucking car and build my way back up from nothing to make me happy, that's what I'm going to do. Not saying that's what's going to happen.
Yeah, but I understand.
But that's the extent I'm ready to now go, because I'm tired of having these fucking thoughts. I am tired of the voices in my head, so to speak. Randy. I'm tired of these sleepless nights. I'm tired of having these arguments with myself every fucking day, even go to fucking work.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be honest with you. There is a light that keeps me fucking sane. We've talked about it. And because of that, I want to thank them personally, which I will. We'll get off the podcast. But I'm done. If it's not going to benefit, and I told you back in 24 and 25, this is my petty year. This is villain year. This is whatever you got to call it. If it's not going to fucking benefit me and make me happy, regardless of what it is, regardless of who it is, I'm done. Cut that shit out. Move on.
So, can I ask you what dipshit did?
Which dipshit?
The one you're cutting out after 30 years.
It's a combination of saying one thing to me and then going behind my back and doing something completely different, or trying to hide something from me that they know would highly piss me off to where it would hinder a different area of my life, and they do it anyway. Or if it's one of those things of, as simple of, you're down on your fucking luck. You have no food. I have $10 to my name. I don't get paid till fucking Friday. It's Tuesday. I give you that last 10 fucking dollars.
Sure.
So you can eat. Whether it's fucking peanut butter and jellies or ramen or whatever for the next few days. You have that. I may run out of gas and have to walk to work. Whatever. I don't care. But you're taken care of. I couldn't even get them on the phone to lift a fucking finger for me. When I've literally given them my last fucking dollar multiple fucking times. When I've literally gone out of my way multiple fucking times to make sure they were taken care of. They had fucking help. They had a fucking ride. They had fucking gas. They had fucking food in their stomach. They had a roof over their fucking... I've taken my clothes literally off my fucking back, but literally off my fucking back and given them to them. But I can't even get the time of fucking day for a fucking phone call.
Yeah, that's rough, man.
And I guess I should have seen it years ago when these habits really fucking formed, but fuck it. It's whatever at this point. You either grow together or you grow apart. You know what I mean, at one point, me and him were as like we are now. We talk every day, constantly. Sometimes on the phone, sometimes email, whatever. But we're always in communication with each other. I ain't talked to this man in fucking 9 months. The last time he fucking messaged me about anything, he needed $20 for lunch.
The fuck? That's a shit dude right there, man.
And because I did not have it, I did not even have $1 in my name because of that was when I was in between jobs, going from the state to where I'm at now.
Okay.
So, fuck you, whatever. Ain't heard from him since. So, a lot of hearts getting broken this weekend. A lot of bridges gonna get burned. A lot of weight is gonna get lifted off of me, and I don't care. It's in the crossfire. To the point. Somebody very dear to us is coming up this weekend to help me get through this shit. We'll be here this weekend. I feel so much fucking better now. So much fucking better.
Good. And that's the thing. It's like there comes a point where you give, and
it's not enough.
It's not enough, and you get nothing in return. Not that life is completely transactional.
Well, you know me
but
well
it
enough
shouldn't be completely transactional.
You know me well enough to know. If I got it, it's yours. I don't ever ask for anything in return. God knows we've had these arguments as simple as who's paying for fucking grumpies.
Yeah, I'm not saying you want something in return, but you know that if you need it and I got it, you get it too.
Exactly.
I mean, it's not I'm doing this, what are you doing for me? It's that you do for me because you know that if shit happens, I do for you. Like it's a mutual thing. It's not hey, let me get $10, then I don't hear from you or talk to you for another week.
Right.
It's like... And
a lot of times it's not even that. It's me reaching out to... I'll use you, for example. It's me reaching out to you. Mm-hmm. Hey, I know you're in a fucking bad place. Do you need $20? You need me to bring you dinner? Do you need me to cook you dinner? I've offered that a few times. Mm-hmm. What's mine is yours. I mean, that's what this is based off of. It's like, if something happened... I know you'd have my back the same fucking way. Because you have. But if I'm not getting that same energy from every fucking body now,
right?
Don't ask me for shit. And again, the people that are excluded from this, from that circle, if I haven't named you, and you have that thought in the back of your head of, is he talking about me? I'm fucking talking about you. It's as simple as that.
Yeah. No, I mean, my circle is extremely small. Like, guys like Johnny and Billy, they're cool. Like, I like them. Mm-hmm. But they're not, like, I've got 2 friends. Right. Even Rip isn't as close to me as you and Chris are. Yeah. So I've got 2 people that I know would jump in front of a bullet for me, and without question, I would jump in front of a bullet for them. Right. So it's like there are...
Just so we're clear, Rip, I'd jump in front of a bullet for you.
Well, I probably would for Rip too.
And maybe a spicy Latina.
Oh, thick Latina, absolutely. Because Gyat 316 says, "Thou shalt sacrifice thyself for the voluptuous."
Hallelujah! Right? Preach!
Gyat 316.
Is that on a shirt yet? If not, put that shit on a shirt.
I'm gonna have to put that on a shirt.
Dude, I'm buying that shit tomorrow. You put it up tonight. I'm telling you right now.
Thou shalt sacrifice thyself for the voluptuous. Gyat. From the book of Gyat. Chapter 3. Verse 13.
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck my head. Oh.
That's right. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, 316. God damn it. Oh. Whew. Anyway.
I actually sent that screenshot about that to Minor because she's always saying yacht, all this stuff. I was like, I got you, yacht.
Anyway, back to what you were saying. 2 friends.
Yeah, I mean, and that's, I have a brother. And
I do too, but
he's it's not the same situation. I mean,
similar boats as far as our actual brothers are.
Yeah, so I mean, I completely understand keeping your circle really small, and it doesn't mean I don't like people. Like, I love Rip. Billy and Johnny are awesome. Other than Hippo, I don't know really anybody else up there. But as far as like closest family, it's 2 people.
I have a little wider of a circle on that, but it's because they've proven time and time again that they were there. Because I promise you right now, if you or I call fucking Billy right fucking now and said we need him, that motherfucker's in his truck on his way fucking here. It might be taking him 3.5 fucking 4 hours, but he's gonna be here because he's that guy.
Yeah.
Johnny's the same way. Hippo depends on the lung infection, I guess. I don't know. Motherfucker has Sears or whatever the fuck he's calling it right now.
Don't make him hit you with the trample.
Fuck. Was that his version of the pounce?
That's exactly what it is.
Oh, fuck. But anyway, my circle's a little bit broader than yours, obviously.
Yeah.
But again, they've proven that they will be there, and they've never asked for anything in return. And I love each and every one of them for it. But this is the last time I'm fucking talking about this shit. This is the last time I'm dealing with this shit. Just gonna be handled this weekend, one way or fucking another. If people don't like it, they all the way off.
I understand, man. Gotta do what you gotta have. If you wake up hating life every day, what's the fucking point? Like, you're the main character in your fucking story. Like, you should get some love.
Oh, now you want to put this as a video game reference? Okay. I'm not saying that I don't feel love.
I understand.
But there's times where I need people to fucking show up and quit fucking judging.
Like, give me an example of the judgment thing.
It goes back to the fucking overthinking thing. I'm bad. Terrible. If you send me a text message and in my mind it sounds off, it fucking bothers me until I say something.
Understand the feeling.
Or if you leave me on fucking red, that is as bad as hanging up on me. Unless the conversation's fucking over, don't fucking leave me on red. Now, obviously some shit happens. Can't fucking answer something right away, whatever. I understand that. But if I'm being left on red for 6 fucking hours and you fucking message me with a different entire conversation to start, that bothers me.
Yeah, you can't. I think there's a natural ending to a conversation. But I think if there's like a pending question or something, it's shit to leave somebody on red.
Especially if it's like that big question.
Mm-hmm.
Where you send me a fuck you. We send those quite often. But due to the conversation prior to, I don't know if you're joking.
Mm.
And I write you as like, Is there heat here?
Mm-hmm.
Or are we good?
Right.
And you leave me on red for fucking 6 hours. Never fucking happened. And then you just message me, hey, I got so-and-so scheduled for the 23rd. Is that good for you? Completely oblivious to the fucking question I just asked.
Yeah. People do that, man. I mean, professionally, people do that. Like, someone, it happens to a lot where I list, bullet points, 1, 2, 3, all important.
Mm-hmm.
This shit, this.
Yes.
And conveniently, the third one is ignored. Like, which could be the most important one. I understand.
That right there, and I just going to say, we see Brandon wanting to be like person in life. I don't want to be liked so much as just respect.
Yep.
You can respect me all day long and fucking hate me. I don't care.
But you're gonna respect me.
Yes. If I'm in your fucking life in any way, shape, or form, if I could sit down at a fucking table and fucking talk like this to the man that broke my fucking neck 6 years ago, give me the same fucking respect.
Yeah.
Don't fucking talk to me as if I'm a fucking petulant child, a fuck trophy, or fucking crotch goblin, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
And no, I'm not fucking making fun of Chris Ford. I just love that fucking quotation from that promo.
If you will.
Don't speak to me as if I am a fucking dog. Don't speak to me with the same respect I speak to you.
Yeah.
And if you don't speak to me with that same respect, I'm not going to fucking sit here and talk to you. I'm just going to get up and walk away. If you have nothing nice to say, I'm going to curve stomp your muff.
Stop running the pussy.
But for real, like, I'm not going to sit there and tolerate being disrespected by anybody.
Yep.
And I've been doing that for far too long with far too many fucking people that I never thought would fucking do it. And it's got to fucking stop. I'm not dealing with people saying that I'm an overthinker. I know what the fuck I am. Instead of fucking pointing shit out to me about that, help me get through it.
Right. Don't
sit there and be like, yeah, you're just overthinking this. Okay, if I'm overthinking it, tell me why I'm overthinking this.
Yeah, because people will say, I'm just trying to ease your mind by saying that, but that's not the case. When people say you're overthinking it, it means buck up, pussy. That's what it means. They're saying your feelings are not relevant.
But here's the thing, and this is something I've learned over the past couple months. An overthinker thinks of every which fucking way. Shit can either go wrong, right, or indifferent.
Mm.
And that decision is based off all of that. So if I have a decision, like I fucking tell you this is happening, I have thought of every good possibility and every bad possibility. One way or a fucking other. Don't fucking sit there and tell me that I'm either overthinking it or that, I'm just overreacting. Or, and here's the big one. If there's a problem with us, and this has been quite a few people in the past few months, if we have a fucking problem, talk to me. Don't go tell everybody fucking else in the world. Whether it's through your text messages, through phone calls, meetups with friends or whatever, don't fucking talk to me. Don't talk about me behind my back if you're not going to fucking say it to my goddamn face. Especially if you had the fucking nerve to post it on something such as any sort of fucking social media.
Yeah.
That right there is the biggest fucking red flag for me. Right up there with fucking being dishonest and cheating and adultery and shit like that.
Yeah, you can't be spreading dirty laundry. And here's the problem. They used to not have the social media issue. But when it comes to like venting to close friends and family, that's going to make their opinion sour on you. And what if she finally tells you and you change and everything becomes wonderful?
Right.
Those people are still going to have a shit opinion of you.
Right.
And that's
just saying it like it's a spouse involved. But if it's like a cousin or a friend or your fucking mother, she's going to go or he's going to go or whoever's going to fucking go and go talk that shit. And if something's reconciled It's not reconciled over here. They still have the same fucking opinion of you. Regardless, and it don't matter if it's fucking a year now or for fucking 10 years from now. They're not going to let that shit go. Because in their eyes, you're always going to be that fucking piece of shit. You're always going to be that lazy motherfucker or that disrespectful fucking bastard.
Yeah, bro. A lot of dudes have these issues because nobody wants to listen to them.
Yeah, and here's the thing about it. God bless this fucking man. Under God bless this man. He's been dealing with this shit privately for months. Listening to me. Hearing what I have to say. And just letting it fucking be. Now, he will give his fucking opinion. And a lot of times it's not the opinion I want to fucking hear. And, you know, there's times, and there's probably going to be times moving forward where you give me that opinion and fuck you. But it's a respectable fuck you because I know you're fucking right.
Mm.
Am I gonna act on your advice? That's for me to decide.
Mm.
But the fact that you are good enough of a friend, a brother, and that's exactly what you are. Like, I will fucking bend that. You're good enough of a brother to give me the hard truth, knowing I might hate you for a while. But we also have that respect between each other where we can reconcile fairly fucking quickly.
Mm.
And thank you.
It's just what we do, bro.
I get that. You know, I've had a lot of people sit in that particular chair, so to speak, of being that person, but one way or another, they've either didn't find a use for me anymore, or it was never just what this is now. And I guess that's just part of, you know, growing, getting older, finding out, you know, who really has your back and who's only using you and shit like that. So again, thank you. Rip, same fucking thing. I want to thank this cat Diego. If I never fucking say his name again, I have it recorded.
Yeah.
If you
shout out, bro. That was.
If you ever hear this podcast and you are in Fernandina Beach, Florida, at a fucking Arby's, and this bald ass ginger dropped his roast beef sandwich for the fucking seagulls to get, while I fucking unload everything on you, fucking thank you. I honestly, I don't remember if I fucking said thank you to him today. But I hope somehow this gets to him. And for everybody that has that voice in the back of their head going, is he talking about me? Yes, I'm fucking talking about you. Off is the direction you're going to be fucking. I'm done. I'm done hurting myself mentally and emotionally before it gets physical. It fucking ends.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I am 100% behind you, brother. Well, that was so good. We didn't even have any commercials.
Got them in somewhere.
We told the sponsors to go fuck themselves tonight.
No, we don't. No, we don't tell the sponsors to go fuck themselves. They pay our paychecks. But there are some shows where these deep conversations do happen, and obviously, I'm sure our sponsors understand. They get enough airtime as it is.
Yeah, and the reason I'm really like I have so much pent up fucking anger of the state of the country and shit like that right now. Like I just haven't been able to let it out because it's just gonna come out, and I don't know. Like I'm gonna write a bullet point shit of all the shit that I want to rant about.
So is next week your week to?
I don't know. We'll see if I can
muster
stomach it.
Hell, I might have to do an update episode.
You might.
Hopefully not take up an entire fucking hour. I did not mean for it to go that long. I had other things I wanted to talk about tonight.
Mm.
I'm glad I got all out.
Absolutely. All right. Well, shit.
Oh, and Brandon, I haven't been responding to everything you've been saying, but I did go back and just reread everything. Thank you for also being an ear and giving your opinion on everything.
Absolutely. Yeah, and yeah, we do a segment a lot where we interview like indie wrestlers, and your niece who's in OVW, we'd be happy to have her on the show too.
Oh, yeah.
And just kind of let her tell a bigger audience, you know, because YouTube is like a very small audience for us. We get like almost 700,000 podcast downloads a month. So even if you're not gonna see it on YouTube, a lot of people will fucking hear it.
YouTube, TikTok, socials. You know, we post everywhere. Even with our buddy over on Snug Wrestling, Edgar. You know, he posts some of our clips as well. So it gets around. But again, the audio podcast is our bread and butter. We're just trying now to get the YouTube up and going to be thoroughly compensated as well. Not saying we're going to be as big as Logan Paul.
That motherfucker has...
Yes!
Yo. That piece of shit has a reality show on Max now. It's about him and his whole family. It's like about the Pauls. And I'm like disgusted. Like, motherfucker, you could have upped AEW's production value with what you gave fucking Logan Paul. Fuck that piece of shit. Fuck his piece of shit brother. Holy shit.
That was
fucking reality show, dog. Reality show.
That was not planned. I knew nothing about that.
Yo, I saw it during AEW Dynamite last night, and I was like, no wonder you motherfuckers aren't... Come on. AEW's over here looking like it's
like
shot in a dark basement, and you motherfuckers are giving money to Logan Paul? Fuck you.
AEW's over there looking like a bitch.
Looking like a bitch.
And Logan Paul's over there being all fat and sassy.
Fat and sassy. This motherfucker. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Hit your Benjamin again. Calm the fuck down. Ooh.
Got a little bit of a rant from me.
That was not planned, but I fucking
a little bit of a rant. All right, we gotta get out of here, guys. Thank you so much for joining us.
Buy the merch, all that good shit.
All that good shit. We'll see y'all next time. This has been Heel Shit. Why do we call it that? Because bad guys do heel shit. Peace.
Heel Shit Podcast.